So yeah, I'm in the carrier test for World of Warships. And can't say that I'm not looking forward to see how this goes. Let's see. There's the Midway. Why is the Midway a premium? Yep. Got no signals, got no flags. Interesting. Whole slew of ships to try out anyway. Let's start on the low end of things and go for the view show. I want to see if there's any differences between the carriers. No, I want random battle. Yeah. Oh my. Let's bring up my window here, shall we? I'll just slip that off screen. Get this on, turn the volume all the way off, go to my page. And here we are. So I don't know why the quality keeps going down. I do have, here we are. That's better. Vacant places will be distributed amongst... Ah, here we go. All right, let's see what this is all about. Quite a bit of delay between what's on the screen and what's happening on YouTube. Okay, I don't really care about tips. Okay, there's some bots. There I am, CB Test 3. Okay, select squadron, take off, squadron key again. Ah! Landing, press F. Attack mode, press 2. Put it in here. All right. I'm not even sure what I'm really using here. I'm detected. Oh noes. Assuming that means the planes are detected. squadron back home. Let's see. Probably going to lose it. Let's try number 2. Hey, biplanes! Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty cool view. Alright, destroyers are still going to be kind of hard to hit, judging from what I see here. Some planes being detected. Here we come. Alright, let's go! Got a hit. Okay, you can bank with the facade. Ah! Okay, so I got it within that range there. Dive bombers. Okay, I gotta admit the gameplay is a little more exciting. Oh, I see. Alright, so that's what that is. Okay, so WSAD is for sharp turns. Very gradual turns you can do with the mouse. Scored a hit on his engine. That was very specific placement. Ah, darn, got shot down. Oh well. Now my 2 dive bombers I use coming back to base. That's interesting. Let's see if I can't hit that little destroyer. That is an AI anyway. those guys back home. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, so I guess you get your dive bombers and stuff back. Interesting. I haven't done much in the way of damage. Turn. Okay, torpedo bombers get 2 of these. As you can see here, this is the heat for using my boost counting down, and this is for engine. This is engine cooling, so you use it to. Well, you'll see in a sec. Torpedo bombers seem to have 2 of them. Whoa! That's a nasty split. Holy crap! Wow! That's freaking hilarious! Okay, okay, so torpedo bombers have got to start a ways out, but not that far out. Oh! And I lost my torpedo bombers. Damn it! Anyway, so that's how they plan on doing this, figuring out the aircraft carrier. So there's still a bit of multitasking involved. Okay, you really got to start far back if you're going to use your torpedo bombers. Not to overheat my engines. Ah, he's not moving. Alright. Send up my rocket planes here. Or not. Alright, so that was gameplay. Yeah, holy shit! Look at that! That's hilarious. Very crappy battle performance, massive free experience. Okay. Let's actually check out. I see, I was only using the basic ones. Okay, you know what? Let's try defending against them. Hmm. 20 million Commander XP. Huh. Well, let's, that was the Ryujo. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in and try to defend against against the carriers. Let's see how that works. As you can see, everybody wants to play the carriers. We'll see how difficult it is to defend against a human player. That's interesting about the torpedo bombers, though. Like, you literally have to start from your run from way back to get any sort of accuracy. Because, I mean, I don't know if you were here for it, whoever's watching, but I actually dropped my torpedoes on one that was on the maximum widespread, and they both went, like, end to end. They missed a battleship end to end. It was hilarious. Now, Worcester is a pretty damn good anti-aircraft cruiser. Let's see how this works out. Okay. I'll just pretend I know who that is. That's a bot. Bot. Nobody wants to play a battleship against these carriers. Okay. Defensive fighters are both engaging on both sides. What the heck are those little flashes on the side there? Okay, you can't focus on targets. So that's kind of interesting. I'm being detected somewhere. Oh, that's why I don't have a crew commander. So yeah, right now I'm just testing out to see how well the ship can survive against player controlled planes. And the AA that this uses is pretty friggin' nasty. Here, watch.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
That is impressive. I don't care who you are. Ow. What the?
Main turret critically damaged.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Aha. Okay, so high-tier planes are harder to shoot down. I'm not sure what's up. This could suck. Ooh, didn't though. Okay, so I haven't shot down a single friggin' plane yet. That's a little too OP. Ah, damn, that was in the way. Ow.
The enemy is about to win.
Well, yeah, it's going to collide with an island. Yeah, I don't know how people. I don't know if people are going to like this. I mean, the carrier gameplay is fine, but the AA is not doing any damage, hardly. Oh, hello, Mr. Carrier. defensive AA fire, and he has no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I'm using a Worcester, and the amount of damage that I was outputting onto those planes wasn't enough to shoot any of them down. And that's a little, that's just a little ridiculous, honestly. And apparently we can't take any, they don't want us taking any, they don't want us taking any skills from the tech tree. These are some of the new perks. But yeah, you can't click planes. I mean, does that give you the ability to select your targets now, or? Well, let's go in with a let's go in with the midway. But yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous. Like, my AA guns were firing like crazy, and I mean the Worcester is no slouch when it comes to AA, especially with defensive AA fire going on. It wasn't just was not shooting down any of the planes. I mean, that's a little ridiculous, really. Now, it would have been interesting to test the difference between two Japanese characters. I took the Ryujo out, and you get something like 4 planes per squadron. So, and they go down in 2 pairs. You select your target, like you choose what ship you want to attack, and then you hit fire, and you start your attack run. And what happens is that from the 4, 2 split off, and then then you have the other 2 flying around. Now, when I was playing the low tier Ryujo, the planes were easily shot down. Sorry, I had to stretch. The planes were easily shot down. You know, they weren't. It wasn't so bad that you couldn't get an attack run done from a single ship, but you know, a single ship seemed to have stood a chance. Now, and as I gotta test the midway out, because if I'm going in against, say, a Worcester, and he's not shooting any of my planes down, there's a definite problem. I'm gonna have to look at the modules and stuff again, because I haven't purchased any upgrades for the ships, so I'll have to see. All I know is it's a bit ridiculous that about not being able to shoot down the planes. But I can say definitely that playing as a carrier is a lot more fun. Now, I'm a big fan of RTS. Server overloaded! Let's try that again. But anyway, it is going to be interesting to see, because the difference in gameplay, like, it is a lot more fun and engaging. I know wargaming likes to use that a lot, but it is true. Like, being able to fly your own plane is fun and engaging, and you control your carrier with the little waypoint map system when you're not actually driving the carrier itself. So, I mean, you can plot your course ahead of time, so that you're and then keep an eye on where enemy ships are on the map, so that you know not to venture into certain areas, so you can reprogram your course or whatnot. But it's still going to be interesting if a destroyer pops up, because now the warning isn't when you're in your planes. The warning isn't for your carrier being spotted. it's for your planes being spotted. So it ought to be interesting. All right, holy shimikazes! Oh boy. So I will start. I'll do my usual. Boom.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Okay, so you get 12 of the rocket planes, 8 of the torpedo bombers, and 12 of the HE dive bombers. Now these, I think, refill over time. They don't represent your total planes. So keep the ship going at half speed.
General quarters.
There we go. Okay, tier 10 planes significantly faster than the lower tier planes, obviously. Deploy defensive fighter here. Change course. Alright, let's go in after that cruiser and see what happens. This much should fire, yes, planes do get shot down. Now, recalling my planes. Deploying torpedo bombers. Now these guys, you have to start your attack run from way further out. Let's use my engine cooldown. Some boosting. Okay, yeah. There's not a lot of my planes being shot down here right now. Oh, that might be why I wasn't shooting down planes when in my Worcester. They were using that. Holy torpedoes. That's a lot of torpedoes. Okay, when ships are this is going to encourage people to cluster together, because when people were going individually, it wasn't doing so hot. Neat. Okay, so it might actually encourage cruisers to stay near their battleships. I say that knowing full well that it probably won't, but that's how AA is going to be more effective. Because when a ship's on its own, it doesn't put up enough AA to stop an attack.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay, rockets aren't starting a lot of fires. AA ranges are definitely longer. Holy smokes. Flooding. So that's using a repair kit.
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, it's quite a bit harder it's quite a bit harder for a single ship to defend against the torpedo bombers. Okay, and that's what happens when you do a quick drop.
Autopilot mode enabled.
No more defensive fighters left. I don't know why my planes are trying to turn in the other direction. Look at that. Holy smokes, what's going on with my planes? They're diverting to the left. Like, badly. I can't keep them on target. nope, replays are enabled so I can show them. Okay, so each squadron has its own defensive fighters. Okay, is this plane doing it now? Yep. Yeah, look at that. I'm not hitting my key right now, and it's diverting to that direction. So, let's see if I can't make this work, because I like these planes. There, see? No, didn't fix itself yet. Okay, so dive bombers get heals. Interesting. Look at that, you can see the shadows in the water now. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, I don't think I got the kill, but yeah. Yeah, no kills for me. Okay, now that I've got a bit of moolah. Oh, hey, a container. Okay, yes, I'm opening a container and it's... There we go. Alright. So, let's check out the modules. There's the midway. See, I was using the base plane. Look at this. This is interesting. What's the difference between these two? Faster. Huh. Interesting. It's kind of weird. Kind of funky. No real upgrades for the planes themselves on the carriers. Okay. Now let's see how a destroyer does. First things first, exterior. Let's get some camo on here. Let's make sure. Oh, can't buy those. Oh. Don't have the money for that. It's basically going to be Shimakaze. Alright, let's see how a destroyer does against these new planes. Server overloaded. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be that everybody wants to play CVs? Okay, let's see how badly I get nuked. Lots of tasty, tasty battleships, though. My problem is my detectability range is 6.9 kilometers. Ugh. Not sure if I should leave the AA on or not. Alright, very important here. Detectability range by air. Kind of interesting how the planes do that. Let's hope I can come under air attack before I become under cruiser attack. The bot clear in the spot. There's the Worcester. Oh, I think our carriers are about to get paid a beating. Look at the AA fire there. That's impressive looking, actually. You can see the tracers. And detected. He's not really paying that much attention. I wish I had torpedoes armed. Whoa, they are actually trying to torpedo me. He's actually trying to torpedo me. Okay, good. Why am I not stopping? Oh, this is not good. Stop! Cease! Desist! Do not move! Damn it! Damn it! Shit! Oh, this is gonna suck. Stop! Oh my. It's been a long time since I haven't had Last Stand. Anyway, let's take out the Ranger this time. Alright, so far it seems to me that the primary difference between carriers is squadron size. Midway had a lot. Ryujo, not so much. Apparently, if you... Why is it so damn expensive? Anyway, let's check this out. We're gonna upgrade. Of course, I don't have the money now to get the other ones, but that's okay. Let's go into battle with the Ranger and see what happens. Now, for people that have just tuned in, I might get a server overload message. That was too funny with the Shimakaze. It's like, deploy smoke, hi, I'm safe. Why am I not stopping? Oh, right. It's next to impossible to get your captain's leveled up in this test. So, I'm gonna see everybody wants to play the carriers, which is understandable. I mean, brand new. But to reiterate an earlier point, yeah, it is a little bit more fun. Well, considerably more fun. It's just that you don't get as much information about the status of your carrier as I'd like. You get warned, okay, so your carrier's been spotted, you get warned with an actual message, as opposed to just the little you've been detected icon with that, Sixth Sense from that sort of thing. But it's still like you basically, if you're going to come under torpedo attack from a carrier or a destroyer, you've got to basically give up your attack with your planes and get back to your carrier to defend it. Okay, server overload or... Nope, I got in. Excellent. Huh. Ranger and Ryujo. Okay, so first things first, plot a course.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Three-quarter speed. Alright, so up we go. So into the attack craft first. Now I want to see if this bug was cleared up that I had last time I was a carrier, which was the planes just kept wanting to turn to the left. Okay. So, yeah, okay, that seems to be the primary difference between planes, between carriers, is the number of planes in a squadron. Which is kind of a lame way of doing it. Like the difference between tiers. Okay, my planes have been detected. Deploy my little defensive fighter. And set up for an attack run. Here we go. Biplane power. Now, each squadron has its own consumables, which is kind of interesting. So I used my defensive fighter last time, but it didn't come out of this pool. And same thing with the engine pool. If I use that, it only comes out of the torpedo squadron. The only thing is that when your planes land, these things do not get refreshed. Down there. I suppose it'll give them new options for putting in whatchamacallit, different little terrain goodies. Nope, not gonna make that. TIE bombers next. You know, I haven't actually really tried to go after a destroyer with anything but the attack craft. So let's see how this works. Or I could go after that New Mexico. You know what? That New Mexico looks like a better target. Okay, so you still have to do the little wait to aim thing. Ah! So let's bring up the attack planes again.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Bring those boys back home. Yeah, so when your planes finish their job, when you tell them to come back home, they can't be shot down. They're on their way back. They climb very, very high in the above the AA ceiling. miss. Oh, one's gonna hit. Holy shit, I think I'm under fire. Damn it. These items were surprisingly hard to use. Ah, shit, I'm getting torpedoed. Yeah, those things are fucking hard to use. Yeah, I definitely gotta go after that Fuso.
Autopilot mode enabled.
So rockets are extremely easy to use but do little damage. I'm hoping the dive bombers, when in fact, but it's kind of weird. I didn't have that much trouble before. The damn things.
Problem solved, sir.
What is shooting at me? Somehow my carrier's detected. I'm about to get nuked. I don't understand that because unless there's no destroyer, no cruiser, well beyond the range of anything that they could see me, and somehow I was getting shot at, invisible. But the good news is, I get to do a revenge attack. And somehow, one torpedo didn't have time to arm. Oh well. Game over. Gonna have to watch that a little later to figure out why I was getting shot and where the shots were coming from, because honestly, I don't think there was anything within range. Didn't look like it anyway. Okay, so I could bring this back right now if I wanted to. Some of the planes are a little trickier than the others. Dive bombers seem to be the trickiest of all to use, so that might be good for people that are concerned about the accuracy of the armor-piercing bombs, but you're going to get players that get very, very good at dropping those armor-piercing bombs, which means it still could be dangerous. Sometimes it seems like planes get shot down too quickly, other times it seems like they don't get shot down fast enough. But all in all, it's fun. It is really, really fun. If time will tell for you know how long this sticks around and if people really enjoy it. Quite honestly, I think I had my reservations because I'm an RTS fan. And I thought that's the best way you could do a carrier in the game. But really, this makes sense for the game that World of Warships is. And it definitely improves the fun factor. You can't do those suicidally short drops that, you know, like the manual drops where the player drops their torpedoes right on top of you. Not possible with this because there's actually a very limited range for those torpedoes. Like, it takes longer for them to arm. Also, not as many planes go in. I think it's about 2 at a time. The only thing I can see for a tactic that they're going to have to work on is basically look at the direction that the enemy formation is longest, and then drop in that line, because it takes a while for your planes to recover. So you can't really just go after one target. So it's also effectively spreading the damage around. Of course, nothing stops multiple carriers from picking on one target, but that's going to take a little more coordination this time. I look forward to see what the future holds. I mean, the only downside that I see really is that the only way carriers are distinguished from level to level is the amount of planes in their squadrons. There's got to be a little more flavor to them than that. No, we'll see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. Just watch from start to finish. You get to see some interesting stuff and a couple really funny moments. At least I found them funny. Take care, and see you whenever.